not very many people realize that any one transaction can end up in one of 700 different pricing buckets, and
Mm,
those change every April and October. So, how do people keep track of that stuff? Now, granted, they're good at tracking their steel and their payroll and their potatoes, the things that are really important to their business,
yeah.
but those are the things that are getting affected by the tariffs. Those things that we look at, waste, for example, how's that so confusing? Well, how far are you to the dump? How big is your bin? How often is it picked up? What different waste streams do you have? All those things come into making the proper decision to make sure you're not paying more than you should. That's what we do for our clients. So
Yeah.
it's nothing but a positive effect.
So when you're looking at coming in, do you think it's easier for a company like yourselves, a consulting firm as independent, to come in and see what's happening in the company as opposed to the company itself looking inward and seeing, okay, where can we reduce stuff?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And the reason is because even if someone's assigned to that particular cost category to find the best result for them, they're negotiating with those vendors with their one invoice. That's what they have. No matter how big they are, they're negotiating with their one invoice. We've done 32,000 clients. So we're negotiating with 32,000 invoices. We know where the vendors can go. And maybe more important than that, the vendors know that we know where they can go. So we're looking at it from a independent, objective point of view, and yet we bring that clout and that knowledge to the table to help that client get to the right spot. And there's nobody out there that has software to identify errors in past invoices. That's another thing that a company can't do on their own
Yeah.
without spending hours and hours and hours pouring through old bills and contracts. So there's a complete different value in that, like you said, outside view that we bring to the table.
All right, wonderful. Well, thanks so much, Dennis, for joining us today.
Well, thanks you. Thank you so much for having me, Mario.
It's going to be an interesting near future with never know, right? With the uncertainty out there.
Never stops. Never stops.
Thanks you. That was Dennis Schooley, who is founder with Schooley Mitchell.